I just want to, you guys say share a story? Oh, wait, I got to get comfortable. You know that I have absolutely no shame. I'm not shy about anything except dancing. Yeah, I'm probably the only black person you know that don't really dance. Um, Unless I'm drunk, just line up the 7 shots of tequila and I'm wound up like a little toy. I remember, this is for those of you who have, I guess, chronic illness or memory stuff going on like I do right now. I'm working on it. I'm getting me some more lion's mane and everything. Uh, feel, try to feel better about yourself. For whatever you do, at least you're above ground. You woke up today, right? So first of all, let's just be grateful for that. Second of all, I'm grateful for the fact that I have really, 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 really good sisters in my life that tell me, Tasha, you know that wasn't right. You had you got a booger in your nose. Next time, check for boogers before you hit the play button. I'm just saying shit like that. You know, I was sharing with my sister Dynamite. I remember distinctly when that lady was that then? No. I just came out of the hospital for being there for 32 days, 4-day diabetic coma. So of course everything is blurry. Everything is okay. This will be part 1 of 2. You're not in your right mind. You're pissing all over yourself. I come home to an eviction notice on the door because I was 3 days late, 3 days late paying rent because I was in the hospital for a month. So Deborah took me to go to court and get what's called the answer. All of y'all that's getting evicted in your state, find out if they have a paper called the answer. And you fill that out. You're poor. You don't pay no fees then. Otherwise, everybody else got to pay $75. This was back in 2013, San Jose, California. And as I'm standing there, mind you, I just got out of the hospital, laying down for 32 days. And I'm trying to grab her, but not hurt her, because she's a little itty bitty, tiny white lady, you know? Tiny. So I'm like, you should move, because I could feel myself falling. And she's trying to catch me, and I said, don't do that. I don't want to kill you. So I'm like, point me that way. Instead of pointing me this way, I don't know what I said, but anyway, I fell out, busted my head. Thank God I'm an Aries. I got a hard head. I'm grateful for my hard head, Lord. Fell out, and of course everybody's freaking out. Anyway, these 2 security guards came. Thank God I had pants on that day. Scooped me up like I weighed nothing. I was 290, 280 back then. And you just scooped me up and filled out the paperwork and walked me to the car and blah, 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 blah. You know, there is no shame in telling any story. If for no other reason, the reason why I do it is because when your little girls or little boy happen to see the funny lady with no teeth and she makes funny faces like that, just to help people laugh, they're going to go, that might happen to me. It could if you don't take care of yourself. And yes, you can have a treat every now and then. I'm talking to my daughter. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Amani. She's right here. My mother was a nutritionist for like 50 years. I knew better. I didn't do better. Okay, so now I am. My numbers are good, by the way. I'm just getting better and better and better. Walking more. Eating, 90% vegetables instead. And when I get frustrated, I have to buy supplies instead of snacks. Like that. So I want everybody to realize, and we all could share our story. There's no shame. People, when I grew up, black people always say, oh, don't be telling my business. We all have the same business. We're born. We have obstacles like men fondling girls with big boobs, and boys have their problem. I don't know what their problems are. So forth and so on. And if you don't control yourself and learn to stop being shy, I was about 25 when I really stopped being shy because I got sick of being taken advantage of. And say no, then people are always going to run over you. Okay? Or you're always, if you choose to just worry about every little thing, then you, I believe, create diseases. If you hang on to diseases and you like talking about them, you create more diseases. Where the mind goes, the behind follows. That's been proven statistically. So it can't be just me thinking this way, right? And look at the cute little bunnies and the squirrel. They're looking at each other. And just tell your story. I remember when I told my story about being, essayed by my very first ever boyfriend, sex. First everything. Yeah. And no, I'm not hanging on to all that hate the rest of my life. That's dumb to me. That's just dumb. I'd rather have a good, happy life, living in a beautiful place, pay $500 for rent. I can afford food and medicine and food for my babies, working on their medicine, and so forth and so on. And the only way I feel I could do that is to let that shit go. If I can let go 4 bitch-ass fucked up C-word sisters, I can do anything. I can... If I have to, if you want to get up talking shit in my face, I won't blink. I won't blink to hurt you and to protect myself. That doesn't bother me, or your child, or my child, anybody's child. I could do some dumb shit in a hurry, I feel the most important thing, Amani, is to tell your story however you want to tell your story, no matter what anybody says. Because it's not their story. It's my story. And my story of caution to you is be more like my mother. Somebody said last week, everybody takes medicine. No. Mama didn't take medicine. She took a multivitamin. That's it. That's all my mother took. She was so cautious and careful. Once a month when I did get to go out to eat at a restaurant, I mean, like have French fries. Of course, we went to restaurants. We went to cotillions and batillions and ballets, operas, plays, blah, blah, blah. And then before or after that, you go to a 5-star fancy restaurant. Of course, we went out. But I'm just saying like McDonald's or something. And I would look over at her and I'd say, Mama, how can you sit there and not eat any French fries? I was 13. Again, very shy, naive. I'm still naive about a lot of things. And she'd say, I choose my calories. Her calories was a Baby Ruth. Once a month. That's it. Because her clique was, if she was mad, upset, blah, 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 we would get in her brand new Cadillac, whatever, and drive to Black Hawk, rich white people neighborhood, 45 minutes away. And she would buy a pair of Paloma Picasso shoes and matching bag, of course. So, everybody's thing is different. And now I already told myself, since I got rid of, I already forgot what I found and threw away, took it out, it's already in the dumpster. To do better, I just have to do better. So, I'm telling my daughter, Amani, be your true and authentic self all the time. Which means you're not going to be smart off to people because you don't know who they are. You don't know what they're capable of. So let's say you left Tasha, you so stupid comment. You don't know me. Trust you me. You do not know me. Piss me off and I will turn quickly into, what's the girl's name from Matrix? Trinity. I haven't forgotten everything. And there's more webs out there than just the black web. Dark web. People call it different things. It is real and it exists. And I have several keys still left. If I didn't have no keys, I still have several people with the capability of fucking you up should you cut out a line. Yeah, that one. So I feel we all could tell our stories however we choose to, and then those of us that see your story can just love you through it. I'm so glad I'm not there now.